Hello, welcome to this short video on the Ansible Vault. My name is Roger Perkin. I am a network engineer. I'm based in the UK and I'm predominantly using Ansible for network automation, but this tutorial will show you the basics of the Ansible Vault, which you can use for any application that you want within Ansible. So this video goes along with a blog post that I've written, and the link for that is in the description. So that's this Ansible Vault tutorial here, and through this post I just detail what is the Ansible Vault and how do you use it, how do you encrypt your file, how do you decrypt the file, and an example of using a password file to store your password information. This video is the beginning of some more in-depth tutorials that I'm doing within my Ansible for Network Engineers course, which I will also drop a link to in the description. So let's get right into the video and show you what this Ansible Vault is all about. So if you've used Ansible for any amount of time, you will know that all your data that you create is stored in plain text. So I've got a few playbooks here, and as an example, let's go into my group vars. And I've got an all.yaml file there. So if we just look at that one, this is my password, my username and password for all the Cisco devices that I'm currently connecting to. So you can see, and everyone can see, that's got access to either this playbook or this machine, that my username is Roger and my password is Cisco. Now obviously this is a lab environment, not production, so this wouldn't be the password I use, but the principle is the same, is that it is there in clear view for all to see. So we need to find a way to hide that, and the Ansible has got a great solution. It's called the Ansible Vault, and that encrypts the file, and then when you need to access the data within that file, you either put the password in or you tell Ansible where to go and find the password. So let's do a simple example and show you how this works. So if I just drop back into here. So what I'm going to do first is create a test file that we can play with. So I'm going to create this vault test.yaml file. Now I also, within my environment, I use Visual Studio Code, which I would highly recommend if you haven't looked at it yet to really look at it, because it's a great little code editor. And you can get some fantastic features in here, but that's another video. So let's just keep going where we are. So I've now got this vault test.yaml file. Now I'm going to create some data in here. So let's say my secret password is Roger secret. So this is now my secret password file that I don't want anyone to look at. And you can see vault test.yaml, it's there. There's the password. Oh, let's just give that an enter so we can see it. Perfect. So that's my password, but we can see it. Everyone can see that. So we're going to use Ansible Vault and we're going to encrypt that file. Now the command to do that with is Ansible Vault Encrypt and then the name of the file name. So I'm going to say vault-test.yaml. Okay, just going to hit enter, and that will prompt me to enter a password. So this is the password used to encrypt the file. So I enter that password again. And that says now encryption is successful. So if I now run that cat command again to have a look at the file, cat vault test.yaml, you can see that file is now encrypted. So my super secret password that I had is now not visible to anybody, and no one can see that. Now, if I want to use the password that's contained in that file within a playbook, I have three options. The first option is to tell Ansible to prompt for the password. So you would run your playbook and you would say Ansible playbook, whatever it was, backup.yaml, and then you would say ask vault pass. So what this is going to do is then prompt you for that password if Ansible needed to touch any of these files that have been encrypted. The other option you can do is to store that password within a file, and then you tell Ansible where that file is, and then it goes off and finds the file, and in that file is your password. And the third option is to use the Ansible config file and specify in full detail exactly where that file is. Now that also means that you have to use file permissions and secure that file, make sure no one else can get to it, and also exclude that from your Git repository. Now, all that information, as I said, more detailed, is in the blog post and is also covered in great depth within my course. So let's just see how we just look at this file now. So if I want to view this file at this moment in time, I would then say Ansible Vault view and vault test.yaml. So this is going to let me view the file. It will prompt me for the password, and there's my data. And now if I'm no longer requiring to encrypt this file, I can decrypt it and just use the Ansible -vault decrypt vault test.yaml, and then it asks me for the password once more, and it's decrypted. And there was one, let's encrypt it again. Oops, let's do that again. I'm just encrypting the file again because I'm going to show you one more command that I forgot there, and that command was to change the password. So you can either decrypt the file and then re-encrypt it with a new password, or if you just want to change the password, you use Ansible Vault rekey vault test.yaml. This will ask me for the current password, and then it'll ask me for a new password, and to confirm the new password. So now I've changed the password for that file. So I hope that gave you a very brief overview of what the Ansible Vault is, how to use it. And as I said, if you want to check out the more in-depth tutorial, there's a link to my course in the description. And if you are a network engineer and you like this kind of stuff, you're getting into network automation and you want to learn more about network automation and network programmability, then do hit the link to my website. There's a lot more information there, and also please do hit that subscribe button. So I do try and post videos regularly on what I've learned. So have a great day and see you in the next video.